Okay, there we go. Next replay here out of the let's call it ranked series here that I played, and yeah, I think this game was literally amazing, super fun to play, and I think it's also fun to watch. So yeah, I'm playing Nature against Navarr, who's starting with Shadow. I think he assumed that I play Fire or Shadow tier 1, so he started with 2 Forsaken. Luckily, he realized that just in time, because once you play 3 Forsaken squads, you are at a very bad spot against Nature. But yeah, like that, it's still fine for him. So I destroyed the wall here on that map, which is not optimal for Nature. Let's be honest, because once you like take a well with Shadow, for instance, and go for split attacks, you can always, first of all, I'm spawning your stuff because I don't want him to take the wall here for free. It's not as bad with Nature, but the fact that he can attack here and maybe later at the second spot at the same time is quite troublesome for me. So you may consider keeping this wall with Nature. I just destroyed it this time because due to casual habits, because when I play different colors, I have to destroy the wall for the small void boost that you would gain for it. So Face Tower being played, and right now I'm in a pretty bad spot because he's usually you cannot contest anything here at the spot where the first Face Tower ends up being built, and yeah, there's the second well. And now here's the big question that I already discussed a little bit with Hero, and here's the question: Can you rush the main base if that second wall is played? So he has pretty much 260 power bound in this scenario. I think it is not possible from my perspective, because I think first of all there can be like 2 or 3 towers played and the wall can be taken to prevent the spearman, and there's also, I think that it's also possible to port that face tower into that spot to protect the main base. I'm not sure that would change things pretty vastly here, but I think it's not possible to rush. He said it is possible. We need to test that out. I'm not sure about that, but yeah. So in the end, I pick up 2 walls by myself, and yeah, honestly, this is also not the best spot where I'm in, because this face tower spam is about to come, and usually if you take a center well right now, I wouldn't be taking these wells, because one port and the face tower could attack already. As you can see, here's the first port from the backline, and now he needs 2 ports because he built them back there, which is nice for me. So I get a little bit of extra time, which is very important for me to survive the early stage. But I am in a pretty desperate spot, because if these face tower lines are about to move in here, I cannot defend these power wells, and I also cannot pick up a primal defender because that wall is here. So I have to pick it up like right here or here, and that is not optimal. So I end up building up this wall, which is a pretty unconventional move. Usually I recommend not doing that, because it's 75 power. It's so much power that is out of the void pool immediately, and this is simply gonna get abused most of the time by, like, for instance, picking up an extra well and you cannot respond to that. And yeah, my only idea here is to buy some time for my tier 2 to be built up. So he's running down with the Dread Charge immediately. I think he realized that I wanted to go tier 2 quite soon. So he forced the Dried spawn right here. I picked up the Dried because it's simply the cheapest unit that I do have in my deck. And sadly, against all these face towers, she's completely useless. She can't sleep them like other units, and her DPS is not that good against these turrets. So I really pretty much save my units here back in the back line on the wall. Even the spearmen are on it, which is pretty weird, because usually you don't see them on walls because they simply cannot do anything there. So the Wind Weaver was positioned here to snipe out the face towers on the side, and his focus here is not optimal. These face towers are going for the Wind Weavers. He should try to probably get down a line here to focus the power well. He also told me after the game that he had some regrets in that case, that well pretty much could have been focused down much easier in that case. But yeah, these face towers got destroyed by the Wind Weavers. My tier 2 is ready to go. I'm at 50 power right now, pretty low amount. Spirit Hunters managed to clear out this stuff. The Wind Weavers cleared out the face towers pretty well, and once the Spearmen are here, he also has to retreat with that one. I will chase that face tower down because I don't want the Spearman for a long time, and if I get that, it's fine. So he used the Dread Charger Nasty to get rid of the Energy Parasite because he had no other way to get rid of it, which is important for him because the Energy Parasite advantages that you get are very, very big, so he doesn't want his Dread Charger later in the game, so the Nasty is fine, even though it's not power effective. Another Energy Parasite coming, as this one is gonna get stopped by a Frostbite, so I pretty much use that Energy Parasite as a decoy. Since he picked up this power well, he's getting a very, very easy ability off. And yeah, this one has to retreat because the Storm Singer managed to clear this one out. I got one ability off and I forced out a Nasty. That's fine, but also Navarr can pretty much live with that because he's one power well up right now, and he's also in a pretty decent spot right here. I think though you just don't want to pick up these power wells because they are way too close to the Energy Parasite, and there's no way to block it even with Storm Singer. So this one here got his ability off as well. So the second ability here, and he's picking up a 4th power well to pretty much compensate from that. I do have the extra power income from my Energy Parasites. In the meantime, we try to threaten the wall again with the Storm Singer or a split attack, whatever. I simply intercepted the. I can pretty much right now. I can give him the wall. I could pretty much play Spirit Hunters and use the poison onto Dark of Assassins, and with Hurricane I can definitely defend. But yeah, in this case I was worried about a simple split attack. So this power well picked up again, securing another position here for him. And also pretty far away from my potential Energy Parasites, so he doesn't have to defend too much. So this Storm Stinger died from the poison here. Burrower on the side. I also started picking up power wells, so I don't fall behind by too much. I also destroy the wall because I really need the void back into my pool. And also I'm in tier 2 with a good amount of power, so I'm confident that I managed to pretty much destroy that last face tower here that is left with my strong tier 2 cards. So the Burrower getting blocked here, another Energy Parasite coming in. Very good body block here, using the Dark of Assassin and the Frostbite to intercept my idea of split attacking here immediately. Energy Parasite got defended, very good job by Navarr here. Some nice microing here, getting rid of both attacks at the same time. And yeah, also establishing some control. The Dark of Assassins are moving into the center as all his units are starting to move together. He's also moving his face tower a little bit forward. I initially tried to clear this one with the Spike Root, as it pretty much 2 hits the face tower once it ports it. But the immediate freeze comes into play, and yeah, this is why I'll choose a deep one as a secondary target here to make sure that that this face tower is gone. I think 2 Spike Roots are not that good because together, if they're rooted in, they are not very flexible. So Aura of Corruption pretty much clears them out, while deep one can still walk out of it if anything bad happens. But yeah, here comes the Lost Reaver, and this Nasty was very important, finishing off the Spike Root, so he clears out the deep one. He lost his Dark of Assassins though, but that's definitely fine. This trade is definitely worth it, especially since the Storm Singer survived here. If this one died, I would say the trade would have been somewhat even. But yeah, right now he's definitely won the trade, and he's capable of picking up another power, but I simply don't agree with the positioning. It's way too close to the Energy Parasite resource income. There's another one, but he's blocking that path already. Very, very good catch up here. I didn't see the Storm Singer, so this Energy Parasite dies for free. Very, very good trade for him. For anyone who wonders why I'm not playing Shrine of Memory, it's not in my deck. Pretty much due to, well, slot issues. I decided to get rid of it because I really want to have more reliable counter units in my deck for certain scenarios. Like, for instance, I want to have the Spike Root to get rid of like Shadow Mage Nether Warp spam, or yeah, that kind of stuff, you know. So another Spike Root immediately countered by another freeze. This Spirit Hunters got their poison off onto all units, so each of them here, each unit here is low, so that's very good for me. So the second Spirit Hunter poison rotation here is about to kill all of these units. So this one's poisoned, dies, like that's the 3rd unit that is about to die. These ones get some poison here. This one's poisoned. There's a lot of damage coming out. So this Nasty looked quite bad, but I mean the idea was good at like healing the Spike Root as well. the orb and the power soaked up the damage. And right here, the damage output from Dark of Assassins was pretty insane. I underestimated that one, but they were motivated, and there also was a frostbite, which completely, gave me completely a complete burst into that spike root. So that caught me off guard, let's say it like that. Another spam of Stormsingers here trying to establish control in the center, but the energy parasite is keeping their attention here. I oink them and I move away, so the Stormsingers have to chase him down. Otherwise I get a second ability. Also he's playing another Stormsinger and he's chasing. The Lost Reaver in the meantime getting nasty. That was not very effective. He just killed the Spirit Hunters, but I think there's nothing else he could have done. The Lost Reaver was nearly dead. So yeah, nesting that one to finish off with 75 power units. Well, it's not effective, but it's at least something. The Nightcrawler, he's starting to go for split attacks, while I'm using the energy parasites to compensate for my power well disadvantage. I'm playing the Ghost Spears into the Nightcrawler so it gets slowed down before it reaches the well. This gives me 1 or 2 seconds of free DPSing them. Another Nightcrawler here, and also another split attack here of Lost Reaver, Stormsinger, and Nightcrawler. So he's pretty much spreading out to force me at protecting all of my bases. So this one gets out of daze. I'm low at my power here. The deep ones are spreading out against the Aura of Corruption. I managed to walk out of it in this case here, but as you can see, this well is about to drop. I cannot defend it, and the Lost Reaver already moving away from the deep one, trying to attack this power well. The Nightcrawler here got killed. The other one managed to retreat here to the top. The Ghost Spears are chasing that. In the meantime, these two deep ones are attacking the power well, and I get a return drop right here at least. So this deep one is cleaning the Lost Reaver. The Ghost Spears and the Orb are trying to clear that spot. This attack got cleared out. The deep one is removing the counter units over here. Spirit Hunter's Ghost Spear is moving into play, and another energy parasite. He's trying to play Lost Reaver into that. Energy parasite gets the ability of this well here drops, so it's a second well drop for me. Deep one moving in here into the defense. And Spirit Hunter's retreating and running away from the Lost Reaver. This deep one is starting to attack the next power well right here. Pretty much action ongoing all across the map. Here this fight is ongoing. The deep one is fighting the counter units right here. This deep one is chasing down the Stormsingers and moving into the middle. Right now I'm trying to establish some control in the center again by moving my deep ones into that. These Dark of Assassins are still there from the last attack. Another Aura of Corruption coming in to kill these two deep ones, but I managed to dodge again, and this time I even get to dodge the freeze, because he tried to get his Cold Snap into the Aura of Corruption to apply the extra damage, which was a little bit greedy right there, because now the freeze missed due to the movement of the deep ones over there. So Navarr is getting tier 3. Shadow Frost with Timeless One is very powerful, so he tries to use that as his win condition right here. Another freeze into the deep ones to pretty much buy some time against that. The Lost Reaver attack here got cleared out. He's also trying to distract me with his remaining units to pull everything away from the center so he can establish some control with his tier 3 units. Another Aura of Corruption. This time I won't be able to move out of it because my units are frozen. And also this power well here dropped. I think the Curse of Oink came in, but it didn't matter because that thing was still under CCI immunity. So the deep ones from the sides are about to walk into the center as well, but there's also some of the first tier 3 units. The Aura cleared out 2 deep ones on the top, which is quite bad for me. And yeah, Timeless One coming in. First one gets oinked, second one comes in, gets out the freeze into this deep one here. But there's another deep one coming into the center here. It's really important to establish some control. So there was a Parasite Swarm on the bottom here to get some of the Silverwind Lances of Navarr. And another Aura of Corruption, while some Silverwind Lances here on the bottom are trying to attack again. Yeah, moving outside of the Aura again. These Aura of Corruptions are not very effective. And yeah, this time the Silverwind Lances get to reach the Orb though, because I'm pretty much focusing down his tier 3 but I'm about to lose my tier 2 for that, so it's pretty much a trade-off. And I still need to defend these Silverwind Lances over here. The deep one and the Ghost Spears are focusing down that power well. That is quite a thing here. Deep one on top again, and as you can see, there's no way I can defend that orb over there. I'm trying to swap at least one unit, but I'm also establishing a lot of control in the center, and I already moved my deep one because I know I cannot defend this one. And here also 2 attacks coming onto my power wells. I pick up the tier 2 on the top again, took the Ash Bone, this is about to die, but I'm still trying to pressure the center here. Navarr is back to tier 2, so his power wells are dropping right here. And yeah, his split attacks are also doing some work, but yeah, it's not enough for now. He's trying to pick up his tier 3 again to get rid of the units in the center, buying some time with the cold snap. But there's also that deep one attacking the tier 1 here. Power well dropped. I think this one is about to drop. This one dropped already. I'm picking up the wall again because there's a lot of units coming in, and if he focuses down my orb again, that would be very bad. So this orb, this power well, I mean, dropped as well, and the tier 1 orb dropped. So this was very important because this tier 3 was about to come back, and I was in this aura of corruption. So once when units come in here, this would have been quite a bad trade-off here for me. So this deep one here is pretty much winning the game for me right here. Units are spreading out to catch some of the units. Another squad of Silver Lances and the Nightcrawler trying to attack my orb. Parasite Swarm dealing with that. Another build-up of tier 2 right here from Navarr. He's at 1 Frost Orb, so there's not much that he can play right now. The deep one is moving in here, and now I'm pretty much gaining control over the map right now. This one is destroying another power well. Navarr pretty much occupied the entire position here. I mean, he probably has a lot of power, but cannot use it simply because he doesn't have the orbs to do anything. So the Stormslinger here is moving, getting caught by like the deep ones and the Silverwind Lancers. Barovers coming now into play here to attack. Silverwind Lancers, deep one, everything, getting onto the tier 1 orb. Also these deep ones here are starting to move in back from cleaning the Stormslinger. Right now there is a lot of pressure onto that tier 2 orb, and yeah, there's an oink onto 2 Nightcrawlers to reduce some of the income, the damage income here. Lost Reaver, this is pretty much the last effort here, but the DPS of all of these units is just simply way too high. So in the end, this is pretty much the end of the game. The last base is about to be occupied, and I think that was a pretty crazy game with a lot of cross map action. That was really enjoyable to play. Pretty interesting here. So here comes the army to finish it. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed the game, and yeah, let's go. So yeah, that's it, and see you in the next video.